Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol. Let's jump into it. And today, I'm going to answer a question I got through AskAtholAnything@gmail.com. And as a little extra background, he's come from a very religious upbringing, and he's married into a situation where the wife has had two relationships before him and had children with two different guys. So he's married into this sort of convoluted extended family, and the wife is fairly toxic and controlling, and the sex life is basically dead in the water. So here is his core question. Is it wrong of me to think I should get more when I'm a good man, was a virgin when I met her, assumed all of these roles, dealt with all the baggage, sacrificed sleep, allow her to stay at home, desire to increase income, and never put any expectations on her? And this is a kind of a mix of different things. So let me just pull them all apart. The first thing is you're not doing anything to maintain your general attractiveness. You're not doing anything to present yourself as a sexually attractive guy. And if you want her to be attracted to you and you want her to be sexually motivated to be with you, you need to be attractive. You need to be sexually appealing. And that is all gone. Anything that you had before this relationship is pretty much just sort of fallen by the wayside. And I totally get that she's probably made a whole bunch of demands on you, that you stop doing all this stuff and you stop doing all this stuff for her, and you've been responding to her by not doing all the attraction stuff and just trying to do backflips of comfort building stuff. And that's part of what's dug this hole. But basically, yeah, you need to be attractive and sexually appealing to get that response from her. On to the question of you being a virgin until you got married. This has nothing to do with her. That was your choice, your strategy, and you were hoping by playing that strategy before marriage that you were going to get a benefit once you got married. But this was all your choice. And I get that you've followed along all your religious advice to do this. I'm sure you've had plenty of pastors or teachers or read books or whatever it is saying if you wait until marriage, God has this perfect plan, and when you get married, everything is going to be so much more special and better, and the sex is going to be amazing once you get married if you wait until then. The harder truth with that is that it's just a strategy, and there is no perfect assurance that it works. It really might have a payoff. I know people who have waited until marriage, and it's probably made their marriage better for having done that. And I know people who waited until marriage, and it doesn't really seem to have provided any real effect. And I've seen some people that waited until marriage, and it just tuned into something really awkward and difficult at the beginning, where both partners were just poorly sexually educated, and it can take them years to even figure it out. And I've also seen people who have just stumbled into just terrible relationships because they were inexperienced, they didn't know what was really going on, they missed major red flags, and they got in a relationship with someone who was completely inappropriate for them, horribly toxic, and they just have blundered into this awful, awful situation. But it really has nothing to do with her. That was your choice, your strategy. The thing that really you should be annoyed about is just all that is going on outside the bedroom currently in the relationship. You're in a really, really bad situation where you're pouring your time, your energy, your effort into this relationship, into her, and you're getting nothing much back in return. Just putting the sex to a side for a moment, if this was a friendship, she would be the worst friend in the world to be in a relationship with. It's all you all the time giving to them, and it's nothing from them coming back to you. This is just not sustainable. It has to stop. It has to change. You cannot continue on this path unless you just want to become this broken shell, this broken husk of a man. And I get the sense you really are struggling with, do I leave? Do I try? What do I do? The question that you're struggling with is, am I a good guy? Am I really able and allowed to think about exiting? Am I a terrible person if I don't stay here and sacrifice? And the trouble is, you've had probably this whole lifetime of training and socialization that you're meant to be this good guy doing all these good things, and you're meant to be patient, and you're meant to wait, and you're meant to sacrifice. And if you do all this, there is a payoff. But the truth is, with this woman, there will be no payoff. It'll just be you continuing to pay. It'll just be you continuing to pour yourself into this relationship. There will be no payoff if you continue this way. So are you a bad guy for wanting more? Not at all. Not at all. But you're going to have to really change your strategy if there is any hope of getting what you want from this relationship. And the truth is, this may be pretty far gone. She may not be someone who's going to really respond to you, sort of drawing a line in the sand, acting more attractive, acting more assertive, standing up for yourself, saying no to her. She might respond really positively to that. Or she may just blow up, double down, and just say you're this horrible, horrible man that is just destroying her life by doing all these things, and you're this cold, cruel, unkind, selfish man for doing all this stuff. And the truth is, no. Everyone wants to have a good sex life. It's a completely reasonable thing to want a good sex life. It is a completely reasonable thing to want a good, balanced, normal relationship. You are not a bad person for wanting any of these things. It's just a question of, can you get them from her and with her? And we don't know the answer to that yet. But you sure as heck need to make changes if there's any hope of doing that. And like I say, I'm not sure she's going to respond. So that is it for today. Another bleak one, I guess. This is all about an orientation to reality. I'm not going to sell you some Pollyanna stuff where everything is magical. This is all about orientation to reality. So that is it for today. Hope you liked the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All that good internet stuff. Send me questions, and I will talk to you soon.